Hi, and welcome to the Secret Hit Songwriting Formula. If you're new to the channel on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe, or if you're watching on Facebook, please be sure to like this page. We do weekly videos here showing you how to recognize the patterns found in hit songs, both past and present day on the radio, because there is a secret hit songwriting formula. All hit songs throughout the years have followed certain patterns embedded in the compositions in order for them to become commercially successful. And we show you how to find those patterns here so you can use them in your songs. So today we're going to do a song that's currently a hit on the radio, Overwhelmed by Royal and the Serpent. And this song is a great example of the formula of 5's. Okay? And if you've been following these videos, you know that the key concept in our secret songwriting formula is the concept of self-similarity. That means that each section of the song, whether it's the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, what have you, must contain the same rhythmic hook, okay? And in this case, it's going to be a 5-note rhythmic hook, okay? And this song has a verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus. You got the 3 different song sections written in 3 different colors. So let's take a look and see how we can find 5-note patterns that keep regurgitating in these different song sections. So the verse starts off, turn off the TV, it's starting to freak me out, it's so loud, it's like my ears are bleeding. What am I feeling? Can't look at the ceiling. Light is so bright, it's like I'm overheating. Okay? Sometimes it helps us to hear the flow of a phrase before we start to look at the syllables one by one. So if we hear the flow of the phrase, it becomes obvious that the rhythmic hook that keeps repeating itself is this da 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 da, la da 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 da, da 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 da. There it is again. You keep hearing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So turn off the TV. That's an easy 5 because that's a single motif with the rest there. I'm just going to mark that as insignificant. Starting to freak me. Okay, there's a 5 there. Out it's so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. That doesn't really work, so we're just going to mark these as insignificant. Out it's so loud, it's like, but here's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my ears are bleeding, right? Which is congruent to these other 5-note rhythmic hooks when we hear the flow, okay? What am I feeling? Another obvious motif with the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Congruent to the first time we heard that rhythm, a 5 again. Can't look at the ceiling. Again, there's that one insignificant syllable, can't. But then we hear that da, 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 da. One look at the ceiling, okay? Light is so bright, it's like. Light is so bright, it's like. Those are insignificant because they're all leading up to that same 5-note hook that we've started to anticipate, right? I'm overheating, okay? Hear how the 5-note hooks are always congruent? It's always that da, 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 okay? That's how we can tell that even these are 5-note rhythmic hooks with the insignificant syllable in front of them because it always divides evenly. Da 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 da, da 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 da. All of these 5-note hooks are perfect little mirror images of themselves. That's how our ears can catch on to it, okay? So that's how the verse works as a 5. Let's look at how the pre-chorus, written in blue. This mine isn't mine, who am I to judge? Oh, I should be fine, but it's all too much, okay? Now, if we listen to that pre-chorus, there's an obvious 5-note hook. It's here and here. So, this mind isn't mine. Those are all insignificant because who cares? There's a rest here, so a new motif. Who am I to judge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Same thing in this part of the pre-chorus. Oh, I should be fine, rest. But it's all too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have our 5-note hook established very obviously, okay, in the pre-chorus, okay? It doesn't need to always break down into 5s as long as it's there once very obviously every 4 measures, which it is in this pre-chorus. Okay, so our verse has followed a 5-note rhythmic hook. Our pre-chorus has followed a 5-note rhythmic hook. That's all setting up our subconscious mind to want to hear a 5-note rhythmic hook in the chorus. We're craving a 5-note hook in the chorus, and when we hear it, It's extremely satisfying, like we've known the song all along, and it's got big hit potential then, okay? So let's look how the chorus works. I get overwhelmed so easily, my anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. What's come over me? Look at all those notes dividing into fives. Okay, again, sometimes it's helpful to hear the flow and instead of just writing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and looking for it. Okay, sometimes it helps just to hear the flow, and in this case, when we hear the flow of the chorus, we can hear it neatly dividing into those fives. I get overwhelmed so easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of fives that are very, again, like our verse, just neat little mirror images of themselves. Okay, so I get overwhelmed. I'm going to mark that as a 5 too, because we hear that as a recurring theme and a recurring motif in our chorus. I get overwhelmed. So that's a 5, right? So easily. Those are insignificant, but now they start breaking into that. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. Okay, look at all those neatly mirror imaging fives. What's come over me? Feels like I'm somebody else. Insignificant, because then they work their way right back to the I get overwhelmed, another obvious 5-note motif. Okay, so there we can see how our chorus follows a nice 5-note rhythmic pattern as well. So we have self-similarity and overwhelmed, this current radio hit. The verse and the pre-chorus and the chorus all follow 5-note recurring rhythmic hooks. So it's following this secret formula that's necessary for our ears to catch on. If you need more help with this, please visit www.secrethitsongwritingformula.com. We have the only ebook there in the world that gives away all these secret patterns found in hit songs, and it comes with a money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.